Hey everybody, welcome back. I was gonna say it's Among Us. That's not true, is it? It's not even close. This was our last run right here. I'm just wanting you to know, I have self-respect now, so if this gives me some BS, I might just hit the button, man. That's not actually, it's not easy necessarily, but it's not BS. I certainly don't have a leg to stand on if I'm going to assume that that's BS. Okay, Mega Stand means we want either Angel Deals or Eddie Rooms, and we're off to the races. I will let you know there is a non-zero chance. We'll have to throw a little bit of a break into the middle of this one. We have a little bit of, it's just normal stuff. Look, okay, let me tell you. Normally on Mondays I eat my lunch at home, but the service that I use to get the lunches delivered on Mondays so that I have them for the rest of the week is late today. They have not arrived. And I'm not mad. It is like kind of a pseudo holiday week, okay? But then I didn't know what to do, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like order some Subway, and then like getting some Subway, because I try not to use DoorDash that much. I try to actually like leave my domicile in order to pick it up, save like, I don't know, 40% over the price or something like that. I left my domicile. As a result, my normal 3-video routine is slightly compacted, not by much, but by enough that if this is a bit of a train wreck, we could find ourselves in trouble. So like legit Botfly is actually pretty good, but I took a chance. And by pretty good, I mean not that good. Let's be honest. Not that good. It's okay. You notice it, like it's at the bridge of noticeability and like meh. It's somewhere between noticeable and meh, somewhere around there. Should have pushed that a little bit, but that's okay. Don't forget about your Eternal Heart. That Eternal Heart means everything. I will be happy to... Why would you almost walk into that? Is it... I think I'm choking. not in real life, like from an oxygen standpoint. I feel like I'm getting tense, like I'm taking way too much dumb damage. You know what? It's because I told myself we were on a limited time frame. When you're on a limited time frame, weirdly enough, you end up taking longer sometimes because you're like, oh, I gotta go fast, Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you're like, oh, it took me forever instead because I made a mistake. You should not be hitting that guy when he's doing that. There you go. Don't. Not like this. Great item, Squeezy. Let's go get our Demon Heart or our Eternal Heart and move on. But yeah, doing well. Thank you for asking. Again, like we, talked about the human condition in the last episode. I don't really have anything else going on right now. Except nothing, basically. Except wondering when Spider-Man No Way Home is going to come to Disney Plus, and then realizing it's kind of like a shared Sony and Marvel joint, so it might not come to Disney Plus at the same time frame as the other movies, and then realizing that the easy thing to do is just be like, okay, screw Marvel anyway. I don't know if I stand by that. But I will say, Soul of Isaac. I will say, okay, when I saw Black Widow, and if you're unfamiliar with my history, I was pretty into Marvel, especially for like basically I would say from Civil War to, we'll leave that for a sec, to Endgame, and I guess in that case to Far From Home as well. I was like pretty into the Marvel stuff. I was getting hyped for the new releases. I knew which ones were coming out when, with not like, like psychotic Twitter user level, but like, I was like, oh, next year, like there's going to be this movie. Obviously pandemic slowed everything down. This year saw WandaVision. I was like, it's pretty good. I thought WandaVision was pretty good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I did not really enjoy. And found it just like a combination of like unoriginal. I don't want to go off. I don't want to get I don't want to get on anybody's bad side, because I've already angered the people who hate Marvel because I've enjoyed Marvel. So I got to keep somebody in my corner. But long story short, we need deals with the Angel. That's right. Not a huge fan of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, to put it somewhat mildly. Liked Loki. I thought Loki was a lot of fun, and I mean, I guess that's like my Marvel archetype, is like, as long as the movie's like okay, or the TV show, and I think Loki was maybe a little bit better than okay, for sure. But then they have like they introduce a new character. That's, you know, I saw a tweet that was like, you know, Marvel really normalized sitting through 20 minutes of credits to then see a 30-second scene where somebody goes like, "I'm Gronk," you know? And then they go, "What the heck? Gronk's in the next movie!" But like, you know, that is one of my like, let people enjoy things sort of moments. Like, who actually cares, dude? Like, oh, look, I've seen all sorts of stuff. I went and saw Jojo Rabbit. Now all of a sudden I'm not allowed to sit through the credit scenes. I saw, you were probably like 2 years old. I saw Schenectady, New York in theaters. You probably couldn't even spell Charlie Kaufman at that age. I was out there supporting it at my local indie movie theater. I saw Everything Is Illuminated. The movie Elijah Wood and his grandpa, you know, going down like a memory lane from the Second World War. You see that. You see that in theaters. You see Son of Rambo in theaters. The movie with, I always remember and then forget his name. You know, Son of Rambo. He's in Midsommar. He's in, he was in Bandersnatch, the Netflix one. You know, hold on. I gotta get his name. Guy from Bandersnatch. Wait for it. Hold on. Will Poulter, every time. Will Poulter, I always forget. Will Poulter was like 4 years old when that movie came out. It was an indie film. Yeah, I saw that in theaters. So don't question my indie cred. Mr. I watch all the Jane Campion movies on the Pirate Bay. I'm out here supporting all your interests, okay? So if I want to see the cutscene and say, holy crap, is that Gronk? Then I'm going to watch the post-credit scene. I'm going to say, oh my god, Timmy Stark is eating shawarma again. I can't believe it. You got a problem with that, you got a problem with me. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, permanent stat boost whenever you pick up a soul heart, huh? Well, funny story. It's minor, but I can't blow you up. That's a problem. That's an issue. We can still find an Eddie room at some point. There's dozens of us. What the heck? Anyway, where was I going with this? Okay, so the TV stuff, it is what it is. I thought Loki was the best of them. WandaVision, pretty good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, kind of doo-doo. Movie-wise, I'll be honest, Black Widow came to home premiere. Thought it was kind of doo-doo. Did not really enjoy it. You know, I thought it was, like, watchable. It was cinema, in a way. But was not, you know, that impressed. Then saw Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Good movie, honestly, and I have to say, like, on a close to objective level, it's got to be one of the better origin movies that Marvel's done lately, but at the same time, I'm like, man, you know, I don't know, I guess the bubble popped, and once the bubble popped, I mean, the bubble in this case is not, like, their fault. It's just, like, you know, you worry about other stuff for, like, a year, then you're like, oh, why was I so interested in, like, Path of Exile? Like, now I'm looking at Path of Exile, and I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? What the heck is going on here? So there's Bookworm already. Dude, I love that. What about a Sola Isaac in here? I don't know how this is gonna work. I bet you could hook it up so you suck up the best items here. Like if we make sure that we drop Book of Revelations instead of whatever the other one was, Telepathy for Dummies. I guess how would you not drop it? But anyway. Okay, I think that's probably fine. Maybe even great. Anyway. Yeah, so I just find myself, like, a little bit unmarveled right now. But also, like, the theaters, like, not going back. I mean, we saw Dune, but, like, literally the stars had to align for us to see Dune. You know? It was a statutory holiday where our daycare provider was like, yo, I'll work tomorrow. Why not? And I'm like, oh my god, thank you. She's got, like a boomer work ethic, and I'm so respectful of it. Other people are like, I think I should take the day off. I'm like, you gotta take time for yourself. You should do it. The person who provides our daycare, she's like, I wonder if I should work tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? It might be for the best. Look, it's a little selfish. I don't have any influence over her. I just, you know, I just pick up my kid when the time is right and say, how was she? And she goes, oh, she ate today. And I go, well, let's go, Pog. Something along those lines. Anyway. It's way less, I mean, they're both bad, don't get me wrong. But it's less like the COVID fear. And much more like, the COVID fear doesn't even have a chance to, like, enter my system. Because just the thought of either paying a babysitter for, like, you know, 5 hours of babysitting so we can go see a Marvel movie, or, like, you know, you get the idea. Finding a baby's only showing of Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm more like, you know, it's just a movie. I'll catch it whenever it's out. There's all this stuff I haven't seen, like Sonic the Hedgehog and Underwater. Is that what that movie's called? Submerged? What's that movie called? You know, the one came out last year. Ooh, thanks for the 0.2 damage. That's actually somewhat significant. The one with Kristen Stewart. No, not Spencer. Spencer. Anyway, so yeah, don't expect too many anecdotes, really. Not leaving the house too much for a bit. Might be true for all of us. Or, you know, most of us, at least. We have to think for a second, because there is Edward's room. Edward's room is back here. How delightful. That was good damage. I think we just got a couple of spirit hearts out of that as well. I think we should just play this right away. And I think we should try to get both key pieces. Hopefully we pick up, like, some rewards along the way, but hopefully we pick up, like, some rewards would be nice, like, along the way. Oh, I'm doing the Pog face. That's crazy, man. Okay, like, I'll spawn you, but then, like, don't die, okay? How does that sound? Oh my god, the damage. Oh my god. You gotta check it. Oh, no. You still get it. I'm not upset. You had to check it. Because there's a bunch of red hearts back here. Okay, so we got Godhead. That's pretty good. I don't know if you're familiar with the game of The Binding of Isaac. But Godhead is one of the upper items, I'd say. Like, one of the upper 5 or so. It's pretty solid. And then every time we press the space bar, we're also going to get 2 hearts back, right? Like, as long as we have a charge. One from the Satanic Bible we sucked up, one from the Book of Revelations we sucked up. So it shouldn't take us too long to get to full HP. Now, I'm just letting you know this, okay? I'm not gonna do this, even though I actually think it would be entertaining and kind of funny. But, like, I think we could probably just kill Mega Satan right now if we went to the dark room. There's a couple of reasons I'm not doing it. One is if it blows up in our face as a huge setback. Another one is it would leave a short video for sure. I don't really want it. We should use that immediately though. And the other one is that I honestly, like, I'm torn between the two extremes. Like, one extreme is like it would be too easy. Like, I think it would be seen a little bit as, like, almost like a cheap way out. And then the other thing is that I think if it isn't easy and it's hard, it is going to just put us in a situation where we're like, oh no, whatever, we're dead. You know, like we don't get a chance to savor that badness. What the heck? They changed the look of magic fingers? What the heck? This is outrageous! Without consulting me? How dare you? We should buy a key. That being said, the rest of this run is gonna be a cakewalk, man. Like, no doubt about it. It's true. It's true. So what do we got going on? Like, very little, honestly. But I'm remembering, and not treating it in a negative way. I'm remembering all the times since about the end of September that I've said, like, you know, like, well, we've been really busy this week, but next week it's all gonna fall into place. Everything's gonna be better. Oh no, you know, I got sick for like almost all of November. Oh no, we almost got trapped in America for like, you know, I mean, well, we almost got trapped in America for a day, but if it had gone badly, we could have been trapped in America. Like, now I get like cold sweats sometimes thinking about, like, you know, what if we had gotten our PCR test results back, but they'd been positive? You know, I could still be like trapped in Washington State right now, streaming from like a laptop I bought at the Bothell Walmart or something like that. In a way, it would create a once-in-a-lifetime arc, don't get me wrong, but I'd be pretty stressed out. Also, my Peloton stats would look like pure garbage. They already look pretty bad, but that's mostly just because I've been like out of shape. I've been using it every day. It's just taking some time to get back on the horse, you know, cut me some slack here. Okay, I'm gonna Emperor on the Womb 1, because that's the way you play the game. That's the way I play the game. So I'm enjoying, I'm luxuriating a little bit in this period of just being busy with like relative normal stuff and enjoying the holidays a little bit. Didn't have it because you know, we were sick for so long, or I mean, I say we, but like it's because I don't want. I'm like a wife guy, right? Like, I'm very accommodating to my wife. I don't want to be seen as accusatory. I don't want to be like, wow, my wife getting sick ruined Christmas. But I also then don't want to say, like, you know, well, we got sick, and then, you know, if you were the one who was actually sick, you'd be like, what do you mean we? I've been the one hawking up loogies in the bathroom sink. You were just kind of like, you know, buying me NyQuil, which is very true. And you know, there's no way we can trade, so I refuse to apologize for that. But by the way, best trinket, I think you can make an argument for that. Eden's Soul. Well, hold on. We might as well get the stat points. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? Well, they don't even give us that anymore, I forgot. I wonder if we will get the, if we'll get an Eden Soul payout when we use Void next. Because that would be freaking sweet, by the way. Maybe yes, maybe no. Now, in theory, we could use an Emperor card. Or sorry, a Stars card to teleport out of Boss Rush, because we're going to definitely make it to Boss Rush. And then from that point onwards, you know, we could go back for the Emperor card, pick it up, use the Emperor to, like, you know, get through the Womb 1. But I don't really care if we miss out on our Boss Rush teleportation, because the run is just so unbelievably good already that it seems like needless to me to worry about even a meager level of min-maxing for a reward that is likely to be like, you know, a shot speed upgrade or something like that. So, I'm very happy to be where we are right now. I'm not gonna be late for daycare, I'll tell you that much. Give me one of these. See, neither of those we're really that interested in, regardless. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, I feel weird about it, because, like, and I always say this stuff, I'm just gonna get a charge, by the way, but I always say this stuff, it's way less to be like, you know, oh, look at me, I'm so weird and boomery, and way more because, like, I've been this way for a long time, and I feel like if I was, like, 15, and my favorite YouTuber was like, I don't know, maybe this Saturday I'll just, like, read a book, that would have cured some of the FOMO that I had about like, oh, everybody's doing something cool on Saturday night except me. But I've been saddled with this love of literature, so sorry guys, I can't come to the party. Anna Karenina is calling. You know, I think it would have been nice to just to let people know, you know, there's more than one way to spend your Saturday night, quite frankly. And I figured, by the way, we might as well just do this whole floor now that we're here, and then Emperor on the next floor, because we've already probably found the boss fight on the left side, if I had to guess. Or not, but if I had to guess, okay, never mind. But, yeah, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm genuinely, like, I'm a little routine psycho. Like, even today, I woke up, we're going up, that's right. I normally try to get up around, like, 6:40. I woke up at 7:15 today, and, like, the first thing I thought of was, like, that's it, my day's ruined. Freaking woke up at 7:15. Now I can't do a 10-minute stretching class after I do my 30-minute Sam Yo 2010s rock ride. It's all ruined, you know. But like I like to try to. I mean, that's why I think my stream has been like more reliable than certainly the average streamer. Part of it is I consider that reliability to be like, you know, a kind of a, I mean, respectful for one, but also, you know, the way that you build a community is by giving people the routine of finding a place to, you know, come back at X time every day if possible, or at least the days that they expected. That's why I like watching Survivor, you know, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Because I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Let's watch Survivor. It's not like, you know, just keep Twitter open and then wait for @CBS to tweet like, hey, Survivor's on. Surprise. Slept in. Survivor's on. Hey guys, Jeff Probst here. Sorry, had a little bit of a late night last night. Just wasn't really feeling it. So we're going to play Survivor at like 2:15 a.m. For 12 hours straight, if that's cool with you. I don't know, could be interesting. Maybe that's the wave of the future, television-wise. But the other reason is because like it gives me something to structure my day around, you know? I like to eat the same stuff. I like to... You know, not always, but like, you know, even there's some people out there who are like, you know, and my parents were kind of like this, but I think it's more that they also suffered from the shackles of perception, where they were like, you can't eat the same thing for dinner 2 nights in a row. You can eat something for dinner on Monday, fridge the leftovers, make something new on Tuesday, then have Monday's leftovers on Wednesday and Tuesday's leftovers on Thursday. But you could not have Monday's food on Tuesday and Tuesday's food on Wednesday. Like, that's unconscionable, right? I'm like very much the opposite. I mean, like, the most extreme example is when Kate went to Tokyo Game Show and I stayed behind because PAX was so close to it that I was like, I need to get some work done. I think I made like the same instant pot chickpea vegetable curry, and I literally like ate a bowl of it at like 10 a.m. and a bowl of it at 4 p.m. and a bowl of it at like 9 p.m. and that was my like literally 100% of my nutrition for 2 weeks. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't think I would necessarily do well in the army. I don't want to steal valor there. But there are times, and again, if you want to call me a weirdo for this, that's fine. I definitely embrace it. But there's times where I like am like some of those elements of like an army lifestyle, like Spartan food, Spartan dress, etc., etc. I think that would serve me well in real life. I think I'm like a weird Ridley Scott robot at heart. Like, I try to add a little more flavor into my life, don't get me wrong. Although I did eat Subway for lunch, so obviously you can't trust my opinion on flavor. So true, though. True. That's true. I'm like, man, imagine how much time I'd save in my life if I didn't have to think of what to eat for dinner. If we could just have, like, some kind of nutrient slurry every night that would... And we could put everything but the bagel seasoning on top of it for a little extra flavor. That's a good nutrient slurry, man. Nothing wrong with that. That's Trader Joe's taste of Mars. You know, it's like $5 per 100 grams at the grocery store. All right, well, this was like a world record speed run, so I really appreciate that game. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!